Hi, my name is Derek Fahey. I'm a registered patent attorney and trademark attorney with the Plus IP firm, and this is going to be a brief video on what to do when you receive a cease and desist letter. So again, first off, I'm Derek Fahey. I'm a registered patent attorney and trademark attorney, and we deal with litigation of intellectual property issues quite often. This video is related to trademark related cease and desist letters. Patent cease and desist letters are similar, but they're very different legally speaking, so the rights are different. That will be a separate video. This is just for the trademark cease and desist letters. So you've got a letter that says somebody else has superior rights over the brand that you're currently using for your business, your product, your service name. Now what do? Well, you have several options. So we're going to go through them one by one, and I'll explain to you some pros and cons for each one. The first one is to do nothing. Many times that may not be the best thing to do. You can stick your head in the sand and ignore it. However, that may not be the best thing to do, because the person may follow up again, or the attorney that sends you the letter may follow up again, and you may have to take action eventually. Also, the attorney may send a letter and they may file a lawsuit. If you're in a lawsuit, it's going to be probably a lot more costly to deal with it in the lawsuit than if you had dealt with it beforehand. So think about doing nothing. Sometimes doing nothing can be a strategy if you don't think they're going to follow up. The second thing you can do is you can request additional information. Sometimes with the letter, you may not have all the information that you need to determine whether your brand is actually infringing on their trademark rights. So you may need to have to ask for more information. The third thing you can do is you can respond to the letter arguing that you're not infringing. That is a complex legal analysis that you probably would need to have an attorney that specializes in trademark law take a look at the actual facts of what they're actually alleging and what you're doing to evaluate whether or not you should respond stating that you're not infringing on the brand. The next thing you can also do is try to negotiate a license to use the mark. That may be an option. Maybe you really have a lot of money invested into the brand and you want to be able to use the mark by paying a royalty or a fee to them for use of the mark. You can also try to negotiate, if you need to, if you don't have a lot of money developed into the brand, you may want to try to negotiate a phase out period to stop using the brand. Sometimes you can also get the party that sends you the letter to help you with the cost for rebranding, especially if you have a stronger case. Something else to think about. The last thing you can also think about doing is filing a lawsuit immediately. Why is that important? Well, if you really think you received a letter that's bogus, and you may actually want to file a lawsuit because you can handle that in your home court. That has certain legal requirements to actually file in a jurisdiction based upon a cease and desist letter. That has certain things that you need to think about before doing that. So filing a lawsuit is an option, but not in every case is the receipt of a cease and desist letter alone enough to file a lawsuit in your jurisdiction. You may actually have to file it in the jurisdiction that the letter came from. For example, if you operate in Florida and the letter came from New York, you may have to file the lawsuit in New York for the court to decide that you're not infringing. It's called a deck action. I hope this video is helpful. Those are several ways you can respond to a cease and desist letter for trademarks. Now, you should definitely consider them carefully. You need to evaluate the facts, and you need to evaluate your business to just make the best business decision for you when you receive that kind of letter. If you have any questions, you can give us a call. Please check out our website, www.plusfirm.com. You can also find me on Instagram, Derek Fahey, PA, DEREK FAHEY PA, or on YouTube. Leave comments, ask me questions. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. Hopefully you found this helpful. Have a great day.